Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of We Need to Talk.
Every time.
You're supposed to say it.
No.
This is take 4 now.
No, I'm not saying it because you're introducing it and then I'll be like, I'll carry on. That's how this is going to work. That's the...
You've literally stitched me up 4 times in a row.
No, you can't listen.
What?
We need to talk.
Oh man. Well, welcome back to episode 2 of We Need to Talk. See, I got it right 5th time. So we're 1 show down and 2 seconds into episode 2 and Killer Queen's chuckling already.
Yay.
Happy days. But talking of being 1 episode down, the response you've had from episode 1 has been absolutely incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was not what we expected at all. Like, I expected like friends and family to watch it, but not to enjoy as much as they did. So that was great.
Yeah. We've got a TikTok short that blew up really quick. Well, I'd say blew up in our small world. We got like almost 2,000 like views on it, which is awesome. Didn't expect that for a clip of us just talking rubbish on the internet. But yeah, the feedback we've had has been really lovely and kind. We've even had some like things in for churns my butter and some dad jokes.
Yeah.
So we're going to be logging those away, and when we feel like the time is right, we're going to be pulling them out and throwing them at you, and you're going to be listening.
Pulling them out, hey?
Yeah, you're going to listen to all my churned butter. You're even going to get other people's churned butter in your ears.
Absolutely.
God, this
Cannot wait for other people's churned butter.
There you go,
And
guys.
This episode's a doozy.
This episode's a doozy. You've got one.
My churned my butter for later is an absolute... I reckon it'll go viral.
Really?
No. But it is one of those topics that will divide families.
Will it divide our family?
No, it divided mine.
Oh dear.
I think when I was a child, it divided mine.
Oh, I can't wait to find this.
You and me are on the same page for this one, so...
Okay, so we're safe.
We're all right.
It's your family
it's
that was
not going to
safe.
cause a divorce.
God's
We're
sake.
all right.
Yeah. Well, last time you said I was unsexy, so nothing made me sexy, sorry. But my uncle did actually give me an answer on that, didn't he?
Oh, it was so funny.
So we were telling my uncle about this, and
we were sharing in the clips, weren't we? Because it's not on socials.
Yeah, and you told him, like, oh, I told Lamer he was unsexy, blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah.
No, we showed it in the clip, and he just came out with it in response to the clip.
Yeah, literally, like, bang, bang. It's almost like you both have, like, planned how to rinse me in these podcasts.
No, we're just extra good at it.
So, should we reenact it? So, do you want to be my uncle?
Yes.
Okay, so the conversation goes, what makes me sexy? And you say, nothing. And he said...
Paper bag.
Freaking paper bag.
I wish I'd said that.
Yeah.
Rather than nothing.
A paper bag makes me sexy.
Well, yeah, cover up your face.
Again? This is like a weekly rinse. One day I'll be like,
It'll be the new section. What makes Lamer sexy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we've covered it.
Yeah, a paper bag. Is it a bag for life or?
No, I meant nothing.
Please come in with comments about what makes me sexy, people. I'm feeling very self-conscious.
Oh, I can tell you lots of things that makes you sexy.
Apart from paper bags, is it recycling paper bags or are they bag for life? I need to start collecting these bags. I need to maximise my sex appeal. And is a Marks and Spencer's bag more sexier than a Tesco bag?
That's classy.
This isn't just any old sexy bag. This is
Marks and Spencer's finest sexy bag.
Woo! I wish we had jingles. However, that's one thing we don't have.
We still don't have jingles. That's my fault.
But yeah, no, the response we got for episode 1 was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're happy with it.
Yeah.
Like we said, that we are doing this for us, so we're not spending our evenings, which are rare, together, on the sofa, falling asleep, watching something we don't really want to watch. We'd rather have a conversation.
Yeah.
And we enjoy doing creative things, so this really is for us. So if nobody watches it, we're still going to do it.
Yeah, we love actually talking to each other.
It's just nice to know that somebody did watch, and like our real life friends who aren't into streaming have seen that we're doing something else and have come on board and joined the community, which is great. So thank you everyone who made a change and started watching us and haven't watched Lamer stream before. So
yeah, thank you so much.
Lame. Thank you, sir.
Hashtag blessed. No.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, that's the classic like streamer line, isn't it? I appreciate you.
We're not streaming, we're podcasts.
Yeah, we are podcasters now. Didn't realise that you call a podcast a pod. Didn't realise that was a thing.
I've said on the pod too.
Yeah,
times. You just thought I was being.
I just thought you were trying to be cool, down with the trumpets. I thought.
All right, Jason Derulo.
I think that was Rizzle Kicks, but okay.
No, he's got a song called The Trumpets.
Yeah, but down with the trumpets
The trumpets, there you go. Down with the trumpets was Gummy Bears, wasn't it?
No.
Trumpets.
No, that's Bring on the Trumpets.
Oh, Bring on the Trumpets.
Rizzle Kicks was Down with the Trumpets.
Oh, I forgot about that song. What you're doing, Jason Derulo, and the trumpets, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we are definitely millennial parents. So yeah, we've
No, we're millennial parents when we do this.
Oh. Hang on, we got emo fringes?
We completely gone off a tangent. Have you seen the reel, which is about how you know millennials are in a club because they do all of the hands in the air? Did you see the comments?
No.
It was like, how will I know which way's the window and which way's the wall? How will I know if the roof's on fire? What will I do? It's absolutely hilarious. Maybe we should read some of those out on another pod.
Yeah, definitely.
That was very, very funny.
But yeah, so let's get back on the track. So far we've spent. Why am I holding a pen? Anyway, so far we've spent 5 minutes introducing it, and then so we spent 6 minutes introducing the podcast, thanking everyone, and the rest of the time so far we've been talking about what makes me sexy.
Still nothing.
You cheeky. Actually, it's a paper bag. If you're an M&S paper bag. If anybody can think of any other accessories that would make me sexy, please get in touch.
An IKEA hat.
Oh, that's not a bad shout.
A pair of little trainers.
IKEA hat and little trainers. I'm going to tap my uncle up for those. But yeah, anyway, so on into our first section, and it's not what makes Lamer sexy. Just to confirm, it is a paper bag or nothing.
He's going to bang on about that forever.
This is the weekly feature now.
Stop banging on.
I wish I could.
Banging on.
I'll be banging on soon enough. Let's do our dad joke of the week, shut up.
Am I going first or are you going first?
If you go first, it gives me a chance to pull it up.
Oh,
I'm gonna whip my dad joke out.
Right. Why did the whale blush?
Why did the whale blush?
You're not going to try and guess?
Because it was a sperm whale?
That's actually funnier than the answer.
Oh god, go on.
It saw the ocean's bottom.
Oh.
I feel like that was one for when you try to do those things. It's like, don't laugh. We have to smack each other with a tortilla.
I thought you were going to say because it saw the seaweed.
Oh, that's a good answer as well, isn't it? That's not really a dad joke.
No.
That's more of a kid answer.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I've also got another one.
You're double doing me after last week's victory. Okay, go on then.
Yeah, I'm trying to win this week.
Okay, go on then.
When is a door not a door?
When it's a window?
No. When it's a jar.
Oh,
I thought it was cracking.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to pull it out of the bag with this one.
Over to you.
Okay, so actually this one's quite good because it follows on for the next section. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
She let it go.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I had to think about it.
Yes, she would let it go.
Boo! I'm still winning.
I'm gonna have my second one then. Fuck it. I'm gonna
Do
throw.
it.
I'm gonna throw the fucking rules out the window.
Do it.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I don't know.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
That is another groaner, actually. That's a really good one.
Fuck, I think you won it with the second one.
Do you think I won it with the door jar?
Yeah, I think the door jar is great. I've never heard that one.
It's 1-1, everyone.
That's it, 1-0. I'll write it on the... Look, I've got my pen. I'm still going to make it.
It's got a little whiteboard.
1-1. There we go.
I'm completely going off topic for just 30 seconds. This is paint. I'm not really sweaty. I keep looking at it going, what is that on my arm? I've been painting. We'll get on to that today. I've been painting. It's satin paint, so it's like difficult to get off.
Well, wouldn't that be on your bum then? Satin paint. Oh, that joke's coming in everywhere. Yeah, for those of you that are obviously watching on Spotify, that section was really useful. But if you do head over to our YouTube channel, you can actually see the video and you can witness the satin paint.
Yeah, at the moment we're not on Spotify. We can't figure it out. We will.
Yeah, we're raising Bristolians and we're dumb as mud.
At the moment, we are making sure that our visuals are there because we are only doing it this way.
Yeah.
And then our shorts on YouTube and TikTok. So.
Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions on how to get the whole Spotify thing up and running, please do contact us.
Yes, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
Moving on.
So the next section is Raising Bristolians.
Love the jingle.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that. That was special.
That's right. It came from
came from the heart.
It came from the heart, and probably a little bit of my self-respect has gone as well.
It came from the heart with a side order and dignity loss.
Yep.
Order up, ding ding!
Where's that fucking paper bag? The bag of shame. Oh, man. So this week's Raising Bristolians, love, I want to bring up the fact that I'm really proud of you going into full mum mode. I don't know if you've seen KillerQueen's TikTok or Instagram reels.
It was on Instagram stories.
So today you got up, player 4 is only 13 weeks old, you strapped her on your chest and you stuck all the stickers up, you decorated the room and made it look really lovely. I think that's really good going, to be fair.
Thank you. It's been one of those things when player 3 was born, I did his nursery when I was 8 weeks pregnant. I was just desperate to do it because I didn't know, first ever pregnancy, did not know how it was going to go.
Yeah.
We moved house when he was 5 weeks old, so I had to do it again.
He never slept in that room, had he?
No, he never slept in that room. He slept in our room in the next to me crib, and then we moved house.
Yeah.
Oopsie. So a complete waste, but never mind. We managed to replicate it here, didn't we?
Yeah. It actually looks nicer here, I think.
It was easier. Like, I managed to paint the room myself. I decided on paint and stickers to decorate rather than trying to paint like animals. And he had an under the sea theme, didn't he? So he's got his real name in the middle on a plaque, and then sea creatures all the way around on like a dark blue wall, and then the rest is light blue. Painted the ceiling, and he's had a new carpet recently, but I did trash his carpet.
Yeah, you wrecked that thing.
So I was determined to do the same for player 4. I've done it for player 3, I'll do it for player 4. Having 2 kids, it is a different ball game as a parent. I'm sure we have different struggles, but I'm just gonna say as a parent, it's a lot. Anytime I can do something, I'm still trying to get the basics done.
Yeah, getting the basics done with kids is hard.
But it's the important things, like, we need clean clothes, we need food in the house, we need, the house needs a hoover and a clean toilets. Like, all of the basics is what I am prioritising. So she's 13 weeks old. I know he moved in here when he was 5 weeks old, but his room was done by now because it was a little girl's room before we moved here.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was bright pink. I want it to be his room. So I did it. He must have been like maybe 10, 12.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if it's the difference between a bottle-fed baby and a breastfed baby, because player 3 was bottle because he was born poorly.
Yeah, he was really poorly when he was born.
So he would never latch, and then like with a move, like everything dried up. So he was a formula baby come 6, 7 weeks old. And I'm still going strong, luckily, with player 4. But I don't know if it's the difference, but he was sleeping from 10 p.m. or like 9, 10 p.m. through to 6, 7 a.m. by 12 weeks.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything special. It just happened. And I remember waking up with that, gut-wrenching feeling that every mum and every parent goes through it. The first time their child sleeps through the night, oh my God, what's wrong? I was terrified. And then he was just asleep in his cot like... wasn't he? Yeah, I feel a bit like I have felt behind with her. Like, I'm not giving her room the same attention, and then the mum guilt comes in that he had his room by the time he was 10 weeks old. She's 13 weeks. I haven't even started, so I reached out to a friend of ours who has a decorating company, and I tagged him in the stories to go and have a look. He was phenomenal. He'd come and done the painting bit for me. I felt like I could give that bit over, but I was determined to do the decorating. She's got sticker walls. One's like a woodland themed, one's like a little woodland caricature for her to look at where her changing mat is, and then her big wall's going to be like a rose wall, and I'm almost done.
Yeah, so all we've got left to do now is mount her little shelf thing, put her name on the wall, replace the fan, And you're making something really cool, aren't you? You've sort of Stacey Solomon the hell out of that room.
Yeah, so this unit behind us here, I said in the stories, there's a middle bit, I know you can't see it, but he's got his Funko Pops, if you just move your head slightly to one side. So
The wrong side.
it's that little unit in the middle. We bought 2 of, and as you can see, we don't have the space for 2. So I was like, right, we'll repurpose it. So I've got foam blocks for flower arranging. I've put them in so they fill the space. I've got rid of all the little wooden bits, and I'm starting to make her like a flower wall, and that needs to be screwed into the wall. Her actual name is coming on a wooden plaque. That hasn't come yet. I've got her curtains to put up, but apart from that, her room just needs tidying.
Yeah, no, we've got some really lovely friends and family who are right into crochet as well.
Yeah, we
You
have.
know, they've done really nice animals and stuff like that. And there's even more coming to the farm. So, so what animals should we put in Player Fortress Farm is a good question to ask, I guess.
Well, it's not a farm; it's a woodland.
Oh.
So she's got a hedgehog at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's having little duckies made for her
okay.
as well. I know we've got duckies on the way, and they can all be like in the little hedgerow. I'm really excited.
Fair enough.
And then I'm sure Auntie Nag is doing some crochet as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you've been really creative with it, and that's why I thought it's a good thing to bring up on the Raising Bristolians, because it's not just about raising the kids, it's about, you know,
parenting and parenting and being there, and this was something that was really important, and I just wasn't getting it done. So thank you for being proud of me. It was
I'm always proud of you.
Definitely something that I'm glad to have got at least a chunk of done. Because I think I said this on the last pod, you're the creative mind, and then I try and put things into play, whereas I have taken this on as a little project for myself, so I've like designed the room, which would normally be your bit.
Yeah, you've literally had the vision.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't normally get vision. You're like normally
well,
No.
they've got glasses, for goodness sake. The terrible vision.
You know what I mean though, like when
Yeah.
we've done shows and stuff, you're the vision, I can put it into play. If you talk about leadership philosophy, we're getting heavy. You're the ideas man, I'm the first follower.
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, that's a good idea, let's do it. And I don't need other people to tell me that we should do it.
But saying that, this podcast, I know we're going on a bit of a tangent, is all your idea. You know, I'm the follower on this, and I
don't
come
have
up
the
with
know-how for this though.
Yeah.
And I do rely on you for that, and then I'm trying to steer it away from what we're used to, which is live streams.
Yeah, exactly. So we're now moving on to the next section, because that was quite nice and humble and heartfelt. Now we're going to go on to something a bit silly. And I know last podcast, I'm not trying to keep with the theme, but last podcast we did talk about Disney and how much I don't like spoilers for rides and stuff like that.
Turn that cup around.
You hide it in the
I'm not
van.
advertising, I promise.
That's it, lawsuits coming. If not,
No, it's not about lawsuits, it's about advertising.
No, product placement. Yeah. Damn it.
I'm not sponsored,
I've
wish
been
I was.
chugging Pepsi Max since the start of this, and Sneak. But yeah.
It was sponsored by Sneak.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Different.
true. That is true. I'm going to tell you some phrases.
Yeah?
And I want to see what you think about them.
Phrases from what?
So, the category is lines that would work in Disney as well as in the bedroom. Now, you're a Disney nerd and you say you're like an uber Disney nerd.
So have I got to tell you where they're from?
No, I want to see what... Well, you can, because you will probably know every single one of them.
You just want my reaction?
I would like to see what you think about these.
Right, okay. I probably won't use any of them because I would find it too cringy. I was putting that out there.
Yeah, you probably...
Anything where I can figure out the reference from, I'll be like, that would be my
Well,
reaction.
there goes all of our foreplay.
In the real world.
Stand by, Disnerds, and play along at home if you can figure out where this is from as well. So I'm just going to get my little noteboard and I'm going to
try not to look at your noteboard.
Okay. So the one I'm going to say first is probably the one I find least useful. Which
Sexy
is
or...
useful in the bedroom, I guess.
Right, okay.
I never look back, darling. It's a distraction from the now.
In the mood! I
Imagine-
never look back, darling. It distracts from the now.
Imagine saying that whilst pumping.
No, isn't that... I'm saying that and you're behind me.
Yeah, anyone can say it. Anyone can say it.
And if you're
Well,
not,
if you're behind me, then
you're not going to say that in missionary.
It's not me saying it, though, is it? Do you
Two
mean-
people having missionary sex, they are not going to be saying,
Okay,
I
so-
never look back, darling, because
so
they're not
thi-
looking back.
So this is where your creative genius falls down. Imagine...
I don't know how to do that.
Imagine, sorry, Killer Queen's parents,
They're not
that
watching.
we are going at it, and my butt is going like a bee's wings, and I say,
Sound effects included.
yeah, sound effects included, and I say, look at me, baby, and you go, I don't look back, darling. Does that help?
Yeah, I understand.
I can't believe I've got to spell it out.
But it doesn't work in every scenario. As well.
No, it
That's
wouldn't.
all I meant. I'm allowed to have my opinion.
You're the kind of person that says a horse goes up to a duck, and the duck says, and the first thing you would, and the first thing you say is, well, can the horse speak duck language, or is it a general language, animal language? Is there a class divide between the horse and the duck because the duck can fly and the horse can't?
That's me.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first one.
We're gonna be a long
I've got
time.
6. I got 5 more.
Okay.
The next one is be prepared.
That's quite funny.
Okay.
I would start singing though, and that's that's a mood killer.
Yeah, be
Prepare for the chance of a lifetime.
That works.
Be prepared for sensational news.
A shiny new era
is tiptoeing new.
Why do we both do that?
Where do we feature? Get out of my bedroom.
That's like player 3 opens the door. Where do we feature? Get out! Get out, boy! Just throws a shoe.
Daddy, no!
No, that's not one of them. Next one is I'll make a man out of you.
Oh.
Okay, we didn't like that one.
Hang on, are you saying that to me?
If you're saying it to me.
That would make more sense, but grim.
Yeah, it's just things that someone could say to someone in the
I
bed.
know, but I'm going to imagine it's you because you're my husband.
This hasn't gone as well as I thought it would. Not gonna lie.
I think it's so great. What are you on about?
Next one is I'm almost there.
Again, I would burst into song. You're almost there.
Fucking hurry up, you piece of shit, because I'm never getting there. We could write parody songs on this.
You could, yeah.
Next one is do you trust me?
Yes, which is what she does.
Alright, that's just giving straight up creep vibes.
Well, that's what she does. She's not like, oh,
Yeah.
yes, let's go. She's like, yeah.
Right, and the last one, close your eyes.
Oh, I'm not sure I like this.
Close your eyes and imagine you've just called me up and you've said to me, LamerGamer,
LamerGamer,
you've got a friend in me.
Hang on, your friend's in me?
Yeah.
Why would I be ringing you?
Because you're confessing that you're cheating on me with your sex toys, Buzz and Woody. There you go. It's the name of Andy's mum's sex toys.
As long as it's not Clayton.
Clayton, the shot.
Imagine that being a chat line.
How can that be a chat line? Hey, baby. Clayton!
Exactly.
That's like saying, freeze ray!
Same thing.
Freeze ray. Fuck's sake.
That's not Disney then.
Okay.
Why have you moved that?
Because
Move
I'm
that
rubbing
audio.
I'm rubbing the things
He's
out.
rubbing something.
I'm rubbing hard and it's not coming off. That was Disney characters can say in bed as well as in their films section.
I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
You,
the thing is,
you
though,
just don't have the imagination.
no.
You literally
For someone
like.
who loves Disney,
well,
I
why
literally
would you
have
say
no
that?
imagination.
Why would I say that to you? I'll obviously be cheating on you. Yeah.
I'm very, very literal. I also find chat-up lines very creepy.
All right then. So what's the worst chat line you've ever heard then?
Like that, like exists or that's happened
The
to
one
me personally.
one that you've heard. It can be on the internet, on the TV.
It's the angel one. Did it fall? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you're an angel. That's not even romantic. That's not even someone coming up to you and being like, "Look, I had to stop because you're so beautiful," which is flattering, but it's still a bit like.
Do you know what my favourite one is? Suck me, beautiful.
American Pie, baby.
Yeah.
See, like, I would appreciate that.
Why would you appreciate that?
Because somebody's coming up trying to be funny. I'm obviously not going to do that there and then we're at a bar or whatever.
He wasn't trying to be funny in the film, though, was he?
No, but that's ironic. Someone coming up to you in a bar and being like, "Suck me, beautiful." You're like, "Ah, very funny." It's not someone trying to be cheesy, like they're trying too hard. Just chat-up lines. I think chat-up lines are dead, don't you?
Well, I thought you were going to say, I appreciate his honesty, and I probably would. So now we're on to our newly named section, which was originally what pisses me off. It has now been affectionately named What Churns My Butter.
What turns my butter?
Oh yeah, so what churned your butter this week, Killer Queen?
Literally butter.
What literally butter pisses you off?
Yeah.
Right, okay. What upsets you about butter? I'm
So I'm
waiting for
talking
this.
about butter etiquette.
Oh, Betiquette. Word of the week,
We
Betiquette.
didn't do word of the week.
Yeah, we cut it this week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so butter etiquette. This is something you and me are on the same page for this, so it doesn't piss me off day to day, but I just forgot.
So I didn't realise there was butter etiquette, to be fair.
Yeah, so there's two sides to the coin. This is, for me, this is up there with scone and scone. Are you a scruncher or a folder with your toilet paper? Like, it's up there. You're either one side or the other.
Was it-
It's butter etiquette. So you've got your butter or
Right.
margarine or whatever substitute you have. It's all the same. Get it out the fridge. You open it, and somebody has put butter that they've used to put on their toast full of crumbs back in the butter. Absolutely not. It's an absolute no, and neither of us do this.
So I don't do this, but I understand where you're coming from. Like, at the end of the day, if you've got butter on your knife, you're not going to sit there and lick it off your knife, are you? What are you supposed to do with excess butter then?
You take all you need. You can always come back.
So you,
This is what I was taught as a child.
so is this what divided your house?
This is what divided my house, because that was what I was taught as a child.
Don't upset the butter, darling.
It's butter. Do you know what I mean? But, like, you know, take what you need, use what you need, and if you need a little bit more, come back. You can put your knife back in again as many times as you need, but you don't have leftover and put it back, because that's disgusting. It's as bad as double dipping for me.
Right, yeah.
For me personally, but you don't do this, so
I don't do it, but I still don't see it being the most upsetting family. So it really
No.
caused a rift.
like similarly.
Yeah.
Where people are, like, on one side of my family would, you know, not waste butter and just come back and come back and come back, and then
Right.
some people would take a massive chunk, butter their toast, and put what I call dirty butter back in the pot, and then, say for instance, like me, I'd go and find it and I'd go ballistic and be like, who dirtied the butter? Who did this? Who did this?
Who betrayed my butter
To
etiquette
which
trust?
proudly other members of my family would be like, me, and what are you going to do about it? And it's just fun.
So-
but it does annoy me, and I forgot how much it annoyed me until I went to somebody else's house
Right.
and they do dirty butter.
Oh.
I went to a friend's house and we were making sandwiches for everybody, and I had to, like, scoop it out and flick it in the bin. Luckily,
Yeah.
no one saw, because I'm pretty sure they'd be like, why are you wasting good butter? Because they dirty the whole thing. This grinds my gears.
No, it doesn't.
This churns my butter.
Correct.
But I'd forgotten how much it churns my butter until I was face to face with it again.
So you-
because we've lived together for, what, 10 years? 11 years?
Yeah.
A long time we've lived together.
Yes.
So I haven't had to deal with it because we haven't really stayed anywhere or gone anywhere where it isn't even, like, individual packs of butter, because at work it's all individual packs of butter, so that's not a problem. My parents' house is like that, your parents' house is like that, so, like, I haven't had to deal with it for like 10 years. And then last week I had to deal with it, and it literally pissed me off.
Oh, so if someone has crummy butter, is that worse than someone who's got, like, dirty butter with, like, I don't know, Biscoff on it? If you're dirtying the butter with other spreads,
Well, all of it, no.
it's just straight up no.
I don't see a situation where I'm having butter and Biscoff at the same time and using a knife.
So say for instance, I wanted buttered toast and you wanted Biscoff on your toast.
We'd be using two separate knives, and
So-
I'd have a jar of Biscoff and you'd have a butter.
Yeah, but if someone say got the Biscoff knife and then went butter,
Ugh.
yeah, there we go. So I can get on board with that.
Yeah,
That it's like making your peas and your carrots touch,
that's okay.
but in the butter world, it's not.
I just think butter should be butter, and you can, you know, if you've buttered your toast and you need more, you put the same knife back in. I'm not saying you can't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's absolutely fine. It's when you've got waste
You've literally got toast on your butter,
Yeah.
on your knife.
and it's full
Oh.
of crumbs or full of jam or whatever else you've used it for, and you just stick it back in with the rest.
So how-
I have to scoop it out and get it gone, and that's a waste of the surrounding butter.
Yeah, contaminated butter, not my favourite.
No, and you don't do this, so it's not been a problem for 10 years, like I said, but I did have to deal with it.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
I'm really proud of myself that I didn't say anything.
To be fair, yeah, that is a big one.
Because I wasn't just making food for me, I was making food for other people. If it just been me, I would think I would have made a joke about it.
But what
'cause
did your face say?
No one was around, luckily.
Oh, right. So your
But
face could have said a lot.
I'm pretty sure my face was like...
What the
And then I
fuck
was
is
like,
this?
oh, remember where you are. And like scooped it out, chucked it in the bin.
Maybe they wanted the crumbs in their butter.
Why?
Second breakfast.
Have an orange!
Have an orange. Have an orange. Second breakfast. Have an orange.
Yeah, don't come back for your crummy butter. Well, and that's what turns my butter this week.
Well, thank you for sharing. I think it felt like you were going through like a Nam flashback. Like, there was this time when I was a child.
There, man.
You weren't there.
You weren't there.
There was crumbs and jam everywhere. The question is now, listeners, do you churn Killer Queen's butter with your messy butter? You better reply and let us know.
Yeah.
Or does it also piss you off as well?
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if it pisses you off.
I want to know if I'm normal or not.
I don't think we can use dirty butter as a way of qualifying if you're normal or not.
I think there's. I've got loads of these.
There's
Go
definitely tests.
My mother had me tested.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you very much for tuning into this week's episode of We Need to Talk. If you did like it, then please don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends and help get the word out there. And remember, if there's anything on your mind, we need to talk. Bye.
Bye.